Good evening, VV Nation, and welcome to our channel. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Love bringing these videos to your attention. We're going to talk about a stock that's going to report earnings tomorrow, AVGO or Broadcom. I'm going to give you some real good analysis about it, but then we're also going to look at some news that could be affecting the earnings coming into tomorrow. And from there, I'm going to give you what I think the stock will do after that as well. First thing I want to do is get into the stories. I've got a few of them. Broadcom earnings preview, focus on AI revenue growth. A lot of these stocks, you know, AI is still a hot space, and I think that this will drive the stock's price higher after earnings tomorrow. Now, here's another one. There's raised AI guidance. AVGO established 1.2 as its floor thanks to the robust networking sales growth and raised networking AI-related guidance. So that was the last one. I think it's going to be more of the same going into this earnings. Much of the tailwinds are probably attributed to the highly insightful commentaries and promising forward guidance from multiple generative AI players, lending strength to the hyperscaler growth in general. Next one, it's got a lot more stuff that I want to talk about in regards to what's going on. Broadcom earnings brings worries about NVIDIA raising competitive stakes. Now, everybody's going after NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the big player in the room, and we're going to talk a little bit about that real quick. So as I go to the reports, quarter earnings tomorrow with comment from chipmaker about artificial intelligence and completion from NVIDIA, key to how markets react. Strength from the AI demand in companies 2022, and this was a big move, of VMware are expected to overcome the drag from legacy businesses, analyst of Bank of America says. Broadcom's AI segment, buoyed by the custom chip developments from major clients like Google, Meta, and ByteDance, not sure how I feel about them, is projected to exceed $10 billion in the full 2024 fiscal year, contributing over $1 billion in what? Additional revenue. Now, however, the bank noted that the increasing noise about NVIDIA's Ethernet switch ambitions could challenge Broadcom's market dominance. So when I look at what a headwind is, this issue about the switch, NVIDIA's Ethernet switch, the analyst wrote that NVIDIA's Spectrum X brand guided to several billion in sales this year. Ethernet switching is prime Broadcom territory with about 90% plus share historically, but NVIDIA's ability to effectively bundle its Ethernet switch with its much sought-after Blackwell graphics processing unit could raise competitive stakes. So that could be a headwind when it goes into the earnings call, but I think, hold on right here, the stock's valuation is compelling, trading at 30 to 40% discount compared to the large cap semiconductor peers, driven its strong free cash flow and significant growth potential in AI and VMware. Both Bank of America is reaffirming its buy rating with a price objective of $16.80. There's a lot of room for the both of these to perform, but I don't know, and personally, if the NVIDIA new switching thing is going to pose, going into this quarter, a big something or morph into something. I still think that it does not affect its ability to blow the earnings out of the water. Talking about the earnings out of the water, I was looking at the price today, $14.51, is up $11, up about 0.7%. Revenue, this is key to me. From 2020, 23, 27, keeps going up every year, 33, 35, 38. I think that this company continues to make money and grow their revenue. I wanted to also go to cash flow. Go to cash flow and look at that. 12, 13, 16, 18. It's high. It keeps getting higher as operating cash flow. They keep selling. They keep holding on the money. Cash flow is huge, and I think that that's going to play a big role. All right, let's drop this down. Let's go look at the stock in and of itself. And here we go. Broadcom, is it overvalued? Yes, a lot of companies in the market are overvalued. I've talked about that on more than one occasion. Fundamentally sound, relative value above 1. Stocks should outperform the AAA corporate bond for the next 1 to 3 years. Safety is still there as well at 1.43. Nice high number. It is in an uptrend, RT above 1. It's got a good combination of value, safety, and timing. Good CI. The stock goes up more than it goes down. Our recommendation is a buy. I love this. Earnings growth at 17, sales growth at 34. Twice the earnings growth. Twice the earnings growth, which means they're selling the product. They're selling what they need to sell to continue having an earnings growth of 17%. Let's go take a look at a graph of this. Right click, view the stock graph. Let's go look at our new earnings graph layout. Put this on a 6-month graph. Now, there's a couple of things that catch my attention. One, stock is in a channel. All right, the stock overall is in a channel. Even though it is going bottom left, top right, still is in a channel. I like that it's breaking through a level of resistance today at 1441. All right, interesting about that. I'm going to put earnings on here. Last time that happened, right before earnings, dateline, there we go. Stock did break through a level of resistance here before it fell. I'm wondering if that happens again. But I do, you know what I also do like, going into that earnings, a little choppy in the move. This time going into earnings, a little bit more steady of the move. Looking at relative safety, a little higher than it was 3 months ago, still at 1.43. Earnings growth is falling, but sales growth is rising. I think that with the rising sales growth, the earnings growth will come into play. Earnings per share, just in general, are rising higher. Not a lot of people jumping on board with this stock. Average volume is dropping as we're getting closer to earnings. So with that being said, based upon the AI space, based upon a lot of the stocks as peers in this space that have beat earnings, I am predicting a 10% move after earnings. All right, between this, between the earnings announcement and the next earnings, I'm looking for about a 10% move. You saw Bank of America had its price prediction at 1680. I've got my price prediction about 1598, 1600. I'm not going as high as 1680, but I think I'm staying more on the conservative side based upon what they're doing, based upon the space. I'm looking about a price target of about $1,600. All right, and that's it in a nutshell. Folks, let me know what you think. All right, prior to the earnings coming out tomorrow, this is a preview. I've laid out my story. Tell me what you think about it. All right, if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you like the content tonight, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know it was worth it for you to stop by and if the information was useful. Folks, this video is over. Till the next time, see ya.